Welcome back, collectors, and thanks for tuning in to Comic Statues Unleashed, your go to channel for all things related to large scale comic inspired statues. Today, we're mixing things up a bit with what is shaped into the driest statue collecting year for me. In fact, I think I only received two or three pieces this whole year so far, has exploded into about 7 long standing pre orders and upcoming pre orders arriving anytime now. I figured it would be appropriate to showcase some upcoming pieces set to arrive, as well as my current pre orders. So sit back and enjoy as we delve into this debauchery of wasted money. I hope all 7 of you out there watching enjoy this. Let's get into it.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out of any upcoming statue reviews, unboxings, and deep dives into the world of collectible art. Today, we'll be diving into statues from some of the best in the industry: Prime One Studios, Sideshow Collectibles, Tweeterhead, Legendary Beast, and XM Studios. These brands have consistently pushed the boundaries of quality and detail, and their latest offerings are no exceptions. Each of these statues brings something unique to my collection, whether it's a bold new interpretation of a character like the Prime One Devastator, or the intricate craftsmanship seen in the XM Studios' Premier Hulk. The characters, the size, the level of detail, all factors that drew me to these pre-orders. Not proud of what's in store for my wallet, but sacrifices have to be made. Just always collect responsibly and within your limits. No one should have to go into debt or without essentials for painted rocks.
Things are getting really tight, huh?
Yeah, I've had to do some things I'm not proud of. BJ's here. Get your BJ's. Get your red hot BJ's. Toothless and ready to go. Just $3. $3. Get your BJ's here.
And I already know what you're thinking, that I have no room. This is correct, and it is a problem I've yet to find a solution for, as I have no plans at all of getting rid of any of my current collection.
All right, so now let's start filling up some other places.
In terms of why I chose these statues, first and foremost, collect what you love. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else at all, and as long as it's true to you, you'll be happy. For me, it's all about detail, pose, and how well the statue captures the essence of the character. Sculpt quality, paint application, and even the base design play huge roles in making a statue stand out. For instance, the Sideshow Eternal Struggle diorama perfectly encapsulates the never ending battle between Batman and Joker with dynamic pose and intricate detail. As collectors, we all know that the wait for a pre order can be excruciating, but it's always worth it when you finally get to unbox that grail piece. I'm particularly excited for the Batman Death Metal. It's going to look incredible on display. I've tried to organize these all upcoming pieces in chronological arrival order, but it's best guess scenario and anything can happen. First up, we have the Prime One Batman Death Metal. This Batman is from the Death Metal storyline, where reality itself is warped. He rides a bone-laden skeleton motorcycle, and I believe he wields the power of the Black Lantern Ring. In terms of statue design, this is rock and roll vibes meet post-apocalyptic horror with intricate armor, chains, and jagged textures. The zombies and demons add a dynamic, action-packed element. Definitely an eye-catching, gritty version of Batman, ideal for collectors who want something unconventional. It's especially suited for a death metal theme setup with other characters from the same arc or the dark metal line. This is a massive piece and ships in 3 huge boxes. Although not everyone's taste or preferred Batman, it encapsulates everything I love about the storyline and collecting in general. This bad boy should be arriving any day now. Here's just a quick little Photoshop rendering to see how it will situate in the collection. Next up is the XM Studios Hulk Premier 1/3 scale. The Hulk represents raw power and rage, a character who struggles between his humanity and his monstrous side. In terms of statue design, expect an enormous, muscular Hulk in a dynamic pose, smashing or roaring. Look for well-defined musculature and aggressive energy. A dominating presence, perfect for anchoring a Marvel display. Hulk's size and power make him stand out, especially in a diorama or against other Marvel heroes and villains. This particular piece not only comes with the full Hulk and base, but also the 2 auxiliary torsos and display stands for them. This big monster is already sailing the ocean and should land end of this month, arrival at some point in November. Shipping is in 4 enormous boxes and a weight of well over 200 pounds. This is going to be scary large for sure. Similarly, we have the Prime 1 Alfred Pennyworth quarter scale. Alfred is Bruce Wayne's loyal butler, a father figure, and a key ally in Batman's war on crime. Refined and elegant, this piece captures Alfred's dignified demeanor. Expect meticulous details in his clothing, accessories, and a thoughtful expression. Much like the Hulk, this one left about a week and a half ago. It's currently somewhere on the ocean. After that, we have Daniel Bell's Batgirl by Sideshow Collectibles. Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, a fan favorite character who stands for resilience and intelligence in Gotham's crime fighting roster. The statue design is sleek, agile, and poised for action. Batgirl is often depicted mid leap or grappling, but in this instance, she stands atop of the defeated Clayface, another villain I have longed for. And the details in her cape and cowl really bring out her iconic look. Great alongside Batman or other Gotham vigilantes. She adds a strong female presence to any collection, symbolizing empowerment and justice. Tentatively scheduled to ship anytime now, and in fact, Sideshow just dropped the reveal video showcasing her, which usually indicates they are very close to actually shipping. Adjacent to that, we have the Sideshow Eternal Struggle Batman vs. Joker diorama. This diorama showcases the battle between Batman and Joker, two sides of the same coin in Gotham's fight for and against chaos. Dynamic and highly detailed, showing Batman and Joker locked in combat of a tense moment. Expect detailed sculpts of both characters' expressions, attires, and weapons. It embodies the core struggle between Batman and his arch nemesis, with lots of action and motion in this design. Again, with a surprise light-up feature. Currently slotted to ship next month, but we all know how that can change on a dime and without warning. With looming strikes around the globe, who knows what will happen. To be honest, it's actually a rather large piece consisting of 2 individual full-size quarter-scale pieces fused together. A very cool feature that Sideshow has recently rolled out for newer pieces is this augmented reality aspect. Using your camera, you can artificially stage the piece in proportion to others and see how it fits into your collection. Next, we probably have one of my most anticipated pieces. This was an absolute addition for me as soon as I saw it. The Prime 1 Harley Who Laughs 1/3 scale. In this storyline, Harley Quinn merges with the Joker Who Laughs, embodying madness and chaos from the Dark Multiverse. This statue represents her at her most deranged and dangerous. You can expect twisted, nightmarish elements with dark, gruesome details. Harley's signature style merges with terrifying Joker motifs. It pairs perfectly with the Batman Who Laughs or other Dark Multiverse villains. A no-brainer for fans of both Harley and the twisted realms of the Dark Knight storyline. Atop her base are her loyal hyenas, Bud and Lou, and they look ferociously savage, with the Batman Who Laughs adornments on them as well. A large piece for sure, but I'm truly hoping this ships in just one box. Alongside numerous weapon switch-outs, this comes with multiple portraits as well. Each looking better than the last, you can really alter the appearance and feel of this statue. Tentatively, Prime 1 has this slated to ship December to March of this year. They have not given any updates on the timeline at all, but we will soon see. I'll just go ahead and insert a quick little Photoshop of her as well, where I'm tentatively putting her. Moving along, shipping in early 2025 are these custom Marvel 1/4 scale dismembered heads, skulls, and trophies, used to decorate and adorn a Marvel or Thanos display as you see fit. They come from the Cosmic Brothers and Night Monkey Toys, a fantastic commissioner for sure. I have numerous pieces from them and I've never been dissatisfied thus far. Although not expected anytime soon, I have been after this for a while, as it was revealed a year and a half ago. I've pre-booked the Prime 1 quarter-scale Hush Superman, an iconic piece for sure that I will be replacing my current Sideshow Superman with. Just feel he will fit way better amidst my Doomsday and DC display. Plus, Prime 1 is always overscaled, so it will be a nice bump in size for him. Of course, I was able to secure the exclusive with the bonus head part. Not holding my breath though, as he is not slated to ship until I believe early 2026 at this point. Pre-ordering is crucial if you want to secure these limited edition pieces. Many of these statues sell out quickly, and once they're gone, they're often impossible to find at retail prices. This exclusive, I believe, was gone within a day. Now on to one of my biggest letdowns of the year, but it did have a little surprise that I was happy with: the LBS Thanos bust. Thanos, the Mad Titan, is known for his quest to gather the Infinity Stones and his belief in balance through destruction. A cosmic level villain, he's one of Marvel's most formidable adversaries. In terms of statue design, we have a bust that captures the sheer power and menace of Thanos, with attention to his signature armor, detailed facial expression, and the possible gauntlet. Perfect for collectors wanting a cosmic villain, the bust format focuses on Thanos' imposing presence, ideal for smaller display spaces or as a complement to a larger full figure statue. I was 100% on board for this piece until I saw the reveal. I detest the smiling, laughing, and happy portraits it comes with. Thankfully, this bust option came out of nowhere and had a different stance as well as portrait, so I was able to obtain that. As with the Superman, this is expected to ship early 2026, but LBS as well as XM have been having major issues lately, so a delay is most likely and called for. The next few pieces are collectibles I am after and will most likely secure under the right conditions. First up on my hit list is the Prime 1 Devastator Dark Metal. The Devastator is an alternative version of Batman who injects himself with the Doomsday virus to fight Superman. He's part of the Dark Multiverse, embodying Batman's fear of losing control over Superman. Statue design: it's massive, brutal, and detailed to show his transformation into a Doomsday like creature. Look for texturing in the rocky skin and sharp, jagged spikes. A real showstopper piece due to its size and ferocity. It's perfect for fans of Dark Knight's metal. Pair it with other multi-diverse characters for an immense display. This piece has been on my radar forever. I was holding out for it to be offered on the Sideshow website, but it never happened and sold out super fast. Currently, I am on a few waitlists for it and will hopefully convert, or I may have to source it in the aftermarket. A massive and intimidating piece for sure. Well, this is highly unusual, but I have to throw in a secondary slide here post edit. As I was literally editing this video on this slide, I received confirmation from one of my suppliers that this piece will be arriving with my Hulk in about 3 weeks. So this is coming too. It's en route now. It's already on a boat, and I'll have it shortly. Big shout out to Dilbert over at Momentic. He came through again, and it'll be here soon. So look forward to that. Moving on, we have another Prime 1 setup. Seems to be a Prime 1 year. Both of these pieces are readily available now and can easily be acquired. In fact, I've had both of them in my cart multiple times during different flash sales. I'm holding out for Prime 1's Black Friday sale. Last year, they had not only huge discounts, but an actual buy one, get one free sale. No indication if that's happening this year, but I can hope so, and I will be picking them up. This is the Prime 1 Dawnbreaker, as well as the Prime 1 Drowned, both from the Dark Knight's metal. And finally, we have a few pieces that are not up for pre-order just yet, but should be momentarily. Starting us off, we have the new Sideshow Hulk. As most of you know, they released 4 distinct color variants of a similar sculpt. Personally, I think they look great, but the only one I'm actually interested in is the gray variant. Huge presence and full bore dynamic pose leaping through the air. The base does lack detail and depth, but it is still acceptable. No indication when this will be up for pre-order or when it will be ship at all. The last Gamma Green version they released was surprisingly on the day it was available and in stock. Perhaps they will do the same here. Again, here, just playing with the augmented reality feature to see if it fits. I think this one came out a little larger than the actual statue will be. Here it is positioned in another scenario, and it looks a lot more reasonable like this. Another augmented reality of the new 1/3 Sideshow Wolverine. I'm waiting to see actual in hands of this before I make a final decision, but it does look impressive. And finally, I have 2 more busts, both from Tweeterhead. First is the 1/3 scale Doomsday, which is not only massive, but has a great pose. Planning to pair it with my quarter scale Superman to really give that massive size difference between them. As well as a piece I've alluded to not only earlier in this video, but in several others as well. A 1/3 scale clay-faced bust to position again with my quarter scale Rogues Gallery of Batman villains. Again, the sheer size difference will make all of the impact. No info at all on this yet from Tweeterhead, other than it's in the works. In fact, they've only recently released these renderings so far. That wraps up today's review. What do you think of the upcoming pieces? Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming reviews here on Comic Statues Unleashed. Until we meet again, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superheroes soaring.